So this morning, £154.5, which is a new low. 70.1 kg and 11 stone and a half. We are coming down. So it is the 30th of March 2019. I'm coming up to 19 weeks out of my first bodybuilding show. So I'll show you what I'm currently looking like for anyone gives a fuck. A little bit closer for you. Cardio done. Easier today. Felt easier, felt good. Yeah, just ticking boxes, guys. That's what it's all about. Ticking those boxes and just being relentlessly consistent with what I'm doing. And it will reward eventually, I have no doubt about it. So just keep going. Cardio done. Thank fuck. So a nightmare start to this vlog, absolute nightmare. Basically, the belt of my car, I have no idea. If you ask me about cars, I haven't got a fucking clue. But basically what's happened with my car is the belt on the actual engine has broken, and that's caused another issue with the fucking, I don't know, the water tank or something like that, I don't know. But basically it's gonna cost me 200 quid to fucking fix it and repair it. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, they say it'll be done by 1 o'clock, so I've got 3 hours to kind of do nothing. I've also basically got 15% battery on my phone, 10% battery on this camera. George, what's going on? But lucky there, I've googled, there's Asda about 10-minute walk from here, so I'm gonna walk to Asda, get some food, which is not gonna be ideal, and then I'm gonna walk back. So it just gets worse. Like in these situations, what I try and think about, like I'm in the middle of an industrial state right now. Like when I'm in these situations, I think, you know, there's someone in a worse position than what I am in right now. So think positive, George. Positivity is key. Fuck. So basically, I've had a nightmare. I've had to buy an actual charger. I've got some chicken here as well. I've had to buy a charger to actually charge my phone because my phone's gonna die. And also, I've had to buy some food because I'm fucking hungry. It's just not going well, is it, George? It really isn't going well. It is what it is. I'm thinking of buying, I don't know, some salad to go with. I'm just gonna have dry chicken on its own. Bruh, or do I buy a pot? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm going nuts. Fuck's sake, George. So the world's worst setup. Got a coffee from McDonald's. I'm sitting currently in McDonald's now. Got myself some chicken from Asda. I'm gonna sit here as well. And also what I had to do is I've had to buy a charger, and I'm actually charging my phone in McDonald's. Yeah, it could be worse, eh? It could be worse. You could have a crusty nose as well, like me. Dear Lord. Oh yeah, I also got a bottle of water as well. Hydration, man. Fuck's sake. What's going on? I'm on the way to pick up the old pussy mobile. She didn't want to die on me, I tell you, she didn't want to die on me. She's loyal, she loves me, and I'm excited to have her back in my life. But damn, Lord, whoever's up there today wanted to piss me off. But I'm not having it. I'm not having it, mate. I'm gonna do you in. This is my day. Fuck, whoever wants to ruin my day, I'm not having it. And I'm going bloody nuts. Can we just get on with the vlog now? Because I'm just rambling, just talking shit, rambling. It's a lovely day though, it is a lovely day, but unfortunately I smell like shit. And I'm greasy, and I'm dirty, and I'm wearing sweaty boxers, which is making my gooch go a little bit itchy, which isn't good. but positivity, positivity. A few hours have passed and I'm more relaxed. I'm more forgetting about what happened earlier, which is good. We are at Chapel Gym, which is in Corby in Northamptonshire. I turned up to this place, yeah, and I was like, am I at the right fucking place? It's a church. And then I had to Google what the fuck, I didn't know what a chapel was. I had to Google it, and then I realised, oh, of course, yeah, this is the place. It's actually in a church, or is it a church? I don't know, chapel and church. Look, I got a degree in fucking, what did I get a degree in? Personal training, fitness management. I ain't got a clue about this shit, but we're at Chapel Gym. Very good gym. I came here like last week. It's a good gym. I know a few subscribers that train here as well. So if you're ever down this end at the moment, I'm currently here. So come say hello and hi and how are you doing? I don't know why I said that, but yeah, we're in for a push session. I'm gonna show you around the gym and stuff like that. Taking my anger out on earlier. Fucking early, you little fucker. You do that to me again. Someone up there hates me. Watch this, I'm gonna fucking batter today. Yep. In for today's session, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Might voice over, I don't know. Let's just get in there because time's ticking on and I've got things to do. So yeah, see you in a bit. Bye. So in this voiceover, I wanted to discuss how I would program my push sessions personally. This is very individual based. Don't have a go at me for programming it my specific way. But if I can give you some advice, some tips, some tricks into programming your own training, then brilliant. To begin with, I always want to start off with a isolation kind of isolation, not necessarily all the time isolation, but I do like to start off with some activation, get some blood in the muscles, and I typically do that through isolation work sometimes, like a pec fly, just to focus on my mind muscle connection. That's the main focus there, because with my chest is really undeveloped. It's a weak area for me. I really kind of need to work on my mind muscle connection and actually focus on, right, what am I moving from A to B? And I found that doing a little bit of isolation work prior to my pressing really does help me out. So again, I always like to start off with, if your chest is a weaker area, I recommend starting off with a chest compound movement. So either like a barbell bench press, incline dumbbell press, a hammer strength chest press variation. Again, this is just personal preference for me. I like doing an incline dumbbell press. I find the connection is a lot better compared to flat, and also it targets the anterior deltoids to a certain extent as well, which I'll speak about in regards to my compound movement for my shoulders. But my exercise cues here, I'm thinking about, you know, shoulders back, chest nice and high. And what we really want to do with the dumbbells is we really want to try to bring our humerus across to the midline as best as we can, while staying very, very tight. Also, depth is one thing which you want to really take the muscle through its fullest range of motion, and you don't see a lot of people do that, especially on Instagram. People tag me on their fucking dumbbell pressing and it's all over the place. So if you are one of those fuckers, sort it out. So yeah, really like the incline dumbbell press. Again, it's going to hit some sort of anterior deltoids. So I think a lot of people, when it comes to front delt or compound work for the front delt, I think a lot of people have overdeveloped front delts from just pressing, like barbell bench pressing, you know, shoulder pressing. You are doing a lot of front delt work. So just keep that in mind when it comes to how you program your front delt work, because so many people will do, you know, a compound movement for it. They'll do a front raise. They'll do, I don't know, some other kind of front delt machine move, and it's really, I don't know, sometimes I think it's too much, if I'm honest with you. We will then move on to a compound for the, ideally this is a high incline. I'd rather a high incline than a straight up incline dumbbell press, and the main reason behind that is, one, is aggravating on my rotator cuffs, and two, what this allows me to do is allow to activate some sort of upper pec as well, because you will activate some sort of pec when pressing like this. So either way, you can do like a barbell OHP, standing barbell OHP, seated OHP, dumbbell, shoulder press, hammer strength shoulder press machine variation. All that seems to be good. Two different rep ranges I like to work in is mainly like a 6 to 9 and a 12 to 15. You get stronger in both of those rep ranges, you'll see some changes in your physique. Now, compound for triceps, I really like dips. My cues here are trying to keep my elbows tight. Again, I love weighted dips. Some people might not be able to do weighted dips, so you can do like a dip machine, you can do assisted dips, and you can do a close grip bench press as well, which is one good, fantastic movement for the triceps. I think as well as this, you can activate some front delts as well. You can activate some chest as well within this, as is a compound movement. But I really think you should really put your compound work first. Like, some people might do dips last, which I have no idea why. You really want to get, for the, as they say, the bang for the buck. I think that's the word, isn't it? You want to get the most out of these exercises as possible. And when you're fresh at the beginning of the workout, this is when you're going to get the most out of it. You're not going to do, you know, your compound work towards the end. I then like to move on to my isolation work. So here today I did a dumbbell, not a dumbbell, I did a side raise machine, which I've never done before. This was really good. With the side delts, I think they work really well with higher volume. I really like to implement some sort of higher rep range. I think they work really well with a 12 to 15 or anywhere higher than 15. I think they work really well as well. I then move on to an isolation movement for the pecs. So again, here I'm using a cable pec fly. Again, I really like to utilize higher rep ranges on the isolation movements, because the goal is to accumulate as much blood within the muscles as possible. So you can do like a dumbbell fly, cable fly, seated cable fly machine, those variations, and again, really take it to failure in regards to that. I like this movement. A lot of people, this is a great variation for a close grip bench press. It's like a dumbbell press, narrow press, whatever you want to call it, and the stability is really hard on these, so it takes a little bit of time to get used to if you've never done these before. But again, really good to isolate the triceps, and the goal is to ensure that you're taking it for the fullest range of motion. You see me, I'm waffling here now, I'm talking shit again. We then move on to again, for the long head, the tricep, which a lot of people are very weak at, an overhead sort of press variation. You'll feel this definitely in the morning if you've never done this before, and that's pretty much, I mean, I've rambled here, and this is probably the worst explanation ever. So regarding injuries and stuff like that, I know I've spoken about the old Tiger Balm quite frequently, but I just want to show you exactly kind of how I apply it, because there are people actually out there that don't have a clue, and if I can help anyone in any way, then great. So right now I've got a bit of, I don't know, some bicep tendonitis, like my forearm's a little bit tight when it comes to pressing, when it comes to pulling. I use and activate quite a lot of my biceps. I don't know if a lot of, or anyone is similar to me, but I recruit a lot of bicep, and lately I've just been feeling quite tight, especially through the forearm and where it inserts at the bicep insertion, just in here. So I've been using Tiger Balm. Tiger Balm is really good. It's almost like a deep heat, but it's just pretty much cream. So if you've never had it before, you get it from like any supermarket pretty much. Tesco's, I believe, sell it. It's about 6-7 quid. A little bit expensive. You might think, oh fuck me, that's expensive, but I've always said, guys, you need to invest into your injuries and stuff like that. Like, so many people want to know how to fix the injuries and stuff like that, but they're not willing to invest into sports massage, chiropractic, all this kind of stuff, which you need to do if you want to kind of get the most, or like I've always said, the number one thing or the best investment you can make is within yourself. So when it comes to debating this, debating that, if it's for yourself, then fucking go for it. I mean, if you're going to improve your knowledge, if you're going to feel better, then great. It's like haircut. I get haircuts all the time because they make me feel good. So it's all about investing into your happiness, investing into your own kind of shit. I'm talking like I'm a motivational speaker. But simply what I do is I just apply it to the area. I use quite a bit, to be fair. You don't need to use crazy amounts because it will start burning. Well, not burning, but you will feel it. And I add it to the pressure about a couple of times a day. And it's actually felt better. Like within a week, it's felt a lot better than what it was previously, because I was hobbling about fucking the other week. But yeah, that's kind of how I do it, and that's one thing which I wanted to talk about in this vlog, is investing money and shit into your own success, whether it's education, knowledge, whether it's making you feel better. The best investment you can make is in yourself. So podcast of choice whilst I walk around the shops. I'm always looking to learn, whether it's from a business standpoint, whether it's from, for example, I don't know, bodybuilding, fitness, diet, nutrition, training, all that kind of stuff. I'm always very much trying to expand my knowledge. So podcast of choice is by Mark Cole's Mastery podcast. It's got Jordan Peters on it, and he talks about his business, how to build a successful fitness business, one thing which I really want to inspire to do. So always as well as investing into your injuries and recoveries, invest into your knowledge as well, guys. Like, you're watching me, hopefully you're investing into my knowledge as well. I hope. I'm not the most knowledgeable person. Dear Lord, someone next to me is just parked. Don't you dare say she's gonna fucking leave that car parked there. Parked right next to my bloody car. There he is. A wild creature in his natural habitat. Oi, come on. Get in, you. Oh, by the way, we have had our flooring done. If anyone gives a fuck, we used to have carpet. We now have flooring, which is fantastic. What do you think, Max? You like it? Doesn't look like it. You like it? So yeah. Just got back, got myself a delivery. Again, supplements wise, when a lot of people think when you're in a deficit, you know, it's cheaper, but when you have to fork out on supplements and stuff like that, it all starts adding up. So again, from the boys over at Insight, I believe I've ordered some EAAs. Oh dear. Ugh. I've stocked up on my Support Neuromax mango flavour. This is one tool which I really do like. I like the panel on it. I like how its cortisol management is very good. This is one supplement which I would actually recommend to people, because you know me, I don't bullshit. I keep it how it is, and there's a load of shit on the market which I don't agree with. But this is something from Strom. It's just, I'm just a nightmare, and this is one supplement which I recommend. I also stocked up on EAMs. I've also stocked up on I've also stocked up on my EAAs. I've gone for a different flavour this time. I've gone for Bomb Pop flavour. So it's pretty much that. Don't know if you can see that. If it focuses, focus. Don't focus on me. So it's pretty much that flavour there. Again, really good panel. I like the formula they've created with this for, I think it's Muscle Sport. Yeah, Muscle Sport. They've really created a good panel with this EA's formula. They also give you a sample. So my sample is the Biohack Pump Frutella. So I'll be looking forward to trying that, which is good. And I love popping stuff like this. So, okay, Luke. Hey. Comment down below, pen, if you've watched the whole thing. Appreciate everyone that watches me as usual. Hopefully you've taken a few tips that you can implement into your own lifestyle. That'd be really cool to know. 19 weeks out to make sure that I bring my best package, and believe me, I'm bringing it. So heads down, knuckling down, getting on with it, and ensuring that I'm the best version of myself. Thank you for watching today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.